What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of CUBREACTS, as we continue to explore the latest new musical flavour worldwide. We're jumping into this one, which I am very, very excited for. The sounds of Mr. Eazi making his first solo appearance of the year. The track goes by the name Werser, and this is an audio visual which literally just dropped, which I'm very, very excited to check out. I'm a big Mr. Eazi fan. He was the first kind of Afrobeats artist that I was ever introduced to here in the UK. Lagos to London, for me, huge album, a real kind of influential part of my kind of musical history, and it's really exciting to actually jump into any new Mr. Eazi whenever it lands, so I'm excited to get into this one. As always, friends, if you are new to the channel, do make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right hand side of the page, of course turning notifications on as well, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. Without further ado, we're going to jump right into this one. Let's go. Loving the slower pacing on this right from the jump, man. Proper euphoric AMAPIANO flavour, I love it. Really cool bass notation to open this one up as well. That very kind of moogie original synthesizer sound, just kind of... Again, the thing that I love about AMAPIANO is it's usually quite simple melodies that are just kind of amplified by the other elements around it. Again, this one, the sort of slow shuffling drum sets just give it this kind of almost ominous feel. Those sort of synth lines that are just kind of going... Again, it's a kind of combination of euphoria and eeriness that gives AMAPIANO that a unique charm. This is a great example of that in motion. Let's go.
The pressure's getting Werser and Werser and Werser. Pressure's getting Werser and Werser. Pressure's getting Werser and Werser and Werser. Pressure's getting Werser. They say we don't get money, we dey chill too much. Alcohol, we dey too much. And the girls, we dey too much. Too much. Too much. They say we don't get money, we dey chill too much.
Immediately, the thing I'm loving about this one is just the slow, progressive build-up. It's something that you're hearing. A lot of more sort of pop-scale kind of AMAPIANO influence tunes that we're hearing at the moment tend to have a lot sort of shorter build-up, like they're in 15 seconds, and then bang, they're in. This tune hasn't even kicked off yet, and we're a minute in. And I really like that. I love that idea of almost like progressively building a tune up, actually building a sense of like potential energy, and then when you actually hit that point, it hits so much harder. Obviously, it means you have to have patience, and I think Mr. Eazi is someone that's never afraid to try things that are maybe a little bit of a risk. Again, I did a reaction earlier, and I put him into a similar bracket as Popcorn, where he's not afraid to kind of do things that are outside the box of what kind of a typical AMAPIANO or Afrobeats tune would be. He isn't afraid to take those risks and do things like this, which is all about the slow potential build-up. I love it.
Alcohol, we dey boost too much, and the girls, we dey too much, too much, too much. Every matter that we dey inside. Chucky will get one side, make you no come outside. Friday night, then we dey outside. Say cause we get money, we no dey inside. We never dey inside. Alarm blow, I blow loud, it don't cast. Ginger shots.
Using that whistle sound, which is obviously a big element in AMAPIANO. I love the fact that they've got that pitching up and down, like again, it almost like there's elements in this of almost like fidget house and things like that are just being applied to it. It's obviously such a newer, more refreshing sort of approach to dance music, AMAPIANO, and I love the fact that you do get artists like Mr. Eazi that are very much happy to jump on it and kind of allow that sort of innovation and that sort of things that thinking outside the box to actually come to the forefront of it. I love hearing it, man. This is so cool.
5 fingers, what a mismatch. Obawa, Obana, Bekene, Obaba, Kelba, Obana. They say we don't get money, we dey chill too much. Alcohol, we dey too much. And the girls, we dey too much, too much, too much. They say we don't get money, we dey chill too much.
This is so cool, man.
Too much. And the girls, we dey too much, too much.
I'm loving the industrial feel that we're getting through the use of those drum sounds that are very big, industrial, metallic, like... It sounds like you're, you know when you go past like a shutter on a shop or like outside a club that gets pulled down? It's like you're literally smashing like a metal pole against that. That's kind of the sound that's being assimilated. And it just gives it this big booming feel. The steady progression of this one is so enjoyable to me. It reminds me almost of like, there was a period in grime, sort of post-grime, where people were making these really metallic, like otherworldly tunes that weren't necessarily based on like a kick snare pattern. They were based almost just on the snares. It really reminds me of that era.
Getting worse and worse and worse. Pressure's getting worse and worse and worse. Pressure's getting worse and worse and worse. Pressure's getting worse.
So cool, man. That transition now into this more sort of like rave style, blung, 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 blung. That little chord melody there, it's a very kind of classic rave style pattern to use. Again, this is really cool. I love the fact that there is such a almost like open-mindedness to embrace a lot of sort of typical dance music elements, but doing them in a way that like twists them into the AMAPIANO format. I think that's such a cool thing. The idea of genre fusion is something I always find really interesting. And again, the lack of any kick drum. I find it so like refreshing for that to be the case, you know? It's mad. Like, what's dance music without a kick drum? It's proving you can still do it. It's great. Oh, it's gonna go! Shit!
They say we don't get money, we dey chill too much. Alcohol, we dey too much. And the girls, we dey too much. Too much, too much. They say we don't get money, we dey chill too much.
You know what, yeah, when you're... Oh, man. The idea of euphoria is very pertinent in this as a tune. The idea of holding back for nearly 3 minutes on a tune before you actually hit the breakdown, for me, that's so interesting. It's so enjoyable. It's so refreshing. It means you have to be patient with a tune. There are going to be DJs that start this tune on 2 minutes 30 and bring it in then. I think it's so cool to kind of give people that sort of second to chill, relax, to allow like a bit of breathing room before you then hit with this big euphoric kind of it's beautiful. It's beautifully arranged. I love the fact that if I heard this in a rave, I'd be losing my mind to it. Really, really cool stuff. Let's go.
Oh, they do too much, and the girls we do too much, too much, too much. The pressure's getting worse and worse and worse. Pressure's getting worse. Pressure's getting worse and worse and worse. Pressure's getting worse.
My favourite Mr. Eazi bit in a long time, you know. Bringing those sort of like rave acidic chords into it as well, like not even chords, just melodies. That sort of down, that little melody in there, just again adding an extra level of spice every sort of minute or so. A new, very kind of dance influenced element that's been added, whether it be the sort of synth lines, whether it be the little chord melodies, whether it be that little acidic kind of thing. There's different eras of dance music all being thrown at this, and you end up with this beautiful concoction. Really, really cool, man. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, bing, bing. There we go then. The sounds of Mr. Eazi, that one at Werser. Very, very enjoyable tune, man. Really, really love the sound of this one. Just the potency, the fact it's so outside the box, the fact that we got that euphoric build-up leading to that just pure adrenaline rush of a drop. The idea you had to be patient, but there's still enough going on sonically to keep it interesting. I found this really enjoyable, I've really got to say. Big up Mr. Eazi, man. Never afraid to try things a little bit different, and I think this one really did pay off. As always, friends, let me know your thoughts on this as a tune in the comment section down below. if you're new to the channel as well, make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page. Of course, turning notifications on as well. Leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. And we shall see you all next time. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and peace.
Them sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a Brighton town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, Cub Cam TV. Stay locked.